Welcome to the Crimson Tide Connection, your home for Crimson Tide sports. Joining me today is the head coach of the Alabama volleyball team. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Chris.
Morning, Coach. It's great to have you, and your team had a great week last week. Your team started conference play with two hard-fought victories against Georgia and LSU. Both matches had some very tense, close moments, but you were able to pull them out in the 4 sets. What do you ultimately think was the difference in those 4 sets?
Well, another week in which Crystal Rivers had a terrific performance both at Georgia and at home, and then a supporting cast offensively that just did a brilliant job. Bruno Evangelista probably had her best week of the season, and we're counting on her to continue to add such a positive support for Crystal.
Well, Coach, Sunday's home match against LSU was a very exciting win, and you did it in front of a Foster Auditorium record crowd of 1,749 fans. The crowd support has been great so far this season, but what does that say about the buzz that Alabama volleyball is creating right now to have record crowds in your home match there against LSU?
Well, I think as much as anything, people are starting to notice how much better the program is getting. In the 3 years that we've been here, we've basically had a chance to see attendance triple, and we expect it to continue to grow as we move forward. As you know, Chris, we're playing a very young team. 2 juniors are playing, no seniors, and we're expecting some bright years ahead of us.
Coach, just talking about that crowd, what does that do for this volleyball team? Does it give them a little extra added effort, just motivation when fans come in and pack Foster Auditorium?
Yeah, I think it just creates an electric atmosphere, and I think if you were in the gym for that 4th set against LSU, it was a pretty special environment to be in.
Well, Coach, after the match on Sunday against LSU, you and other members of the team talked with Maria Taylor from the SEC Network for an upcoming feature about Crystal Rivers' fight with Hodgkin's lymphoma. We're all really looking forward to that piece, but can you give us a little idea of what makes Crystal Rivers so special on and off the court?
Well, I mean, she's a kid that, number one, is committed to excellence in about every aspect of her life, and then she's just a terrific teammate, very kind, considerate, and hardworking, and because of that, people, want to see her do well and support her. And she's just an ideal teammate. When your best player is probably also your best teammate, it's a special experience.
And Coach, it seems like each week we always talk about Crystal Rivers too, don't we?
Oh, there's no question. I think we're going to be talking about Crystal Rivers for quite some time.
Well, Coach, this week you'll head to Kentucky and Tennessee, so good luck with those SEC matches. We'll have a preview of those later on in the week, but for now, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Chris.
For head coach Ed Allen, I'm Christopher England, and that's it for this edition of the Crimson Tide Connection.